As the numbers of the Lord's Resistance Army rebels, LRA, estimated at between 160 to 200 continue to dwindle, the threat posed by the group, however, remains potent, with a political crisis in the Central African Republic. The 2013 LRA Crisis Tracker report released by Invisible Children, an NGO founded in 2004 to raise awareness about the impact of the rebels' activities, says the LRA is likely to resume raids in the destabilized country.
Instability in Central Africa is making it more difficult for African Union forces and the U.S. military advisors to operate there.
When we look at them trying to take advantage of the Central African Republic crisis, they're trying to use that to place space between themselves and the pursuit force, the Ugandan military and the U.S. military. So they're going to places that the U.S. and the Ugandans have a hard time reaching.
It is believed that large-scale raids by the LRA are sited in the Eastern Central African Republic, an area controlled by the Seleka rebels who overthrew the country's central government last March.
There are already Central Africans who are already abducted into the LRA. That is where now there's a big risk, which we all see, and that is why we feel that the issue of the LRA has to come to an end, because these children, unlike in Uganda where there's a proper rehabilitation, we have lived in this war, we understand it. In Central Africa, they don't know anything.
The LRA rebels killed up to 11 civilians in June last year, a dramatic drop from 2,500 killed between 2008 and 2010.
During negotiations in Juba, we now know that the LRA were actually continuing to abduct and kill in places like Central Africa. That points to the fact that they were in Juba dishonestly. They had no intention to conclude the process of that negotiation.
The report, however, puts LRA at their weakest point amid massive defections.
The LRA commanders are losing the captives they depend on the most, and these are women and children who cook in the mornings, who are porters carrying materials, and 62 women and children were released or escaped over the past 12 months.
The report highlights for a fourth year running the consecutive decline of a rebel group that has managed to spread terror in 4 different countries: Uganda, South Sudan, Central African Republic, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. A $5 million bounty still remains on the capture of Joseph Kony and his top commanders, wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes. Suhail Mugabe, NTV.